All right, well, I got the cover off of this. I was gonna give you a quick run around and then try and pause this thing and hopefully get it all in the same video shot of us, or of me taking you out on the water here. I got the red light nav on and the green light is working over there. There's the front 2 chairs and the bimini top you can see in the back. The round white, it tilts a little bit over there. It can be straightened up, but it tends, when that flag flies, it tends to lean a little bit, but it works perfectly fine. And then these, of course, are the swivel chairs here that work fine. A little crack in the speaker there, unfortunately. This is dirt that's easily cleanable. It happens to come around about this time every year, and I get it all cleaned up during the spring. And you'll notice probably from some of these pictures there's a little bit of mildew that I just get cleaned up as well. It actually comes off really well. There's, of course, as an older boat, it's not going to look completely brand new shiny, but most of that does come off. You can see here's the shorter couch in the front, what we were talking about with the upholstery. That's what it looks like. The back looks great. And then here's the other long, excuse me, this is the shorter couch. I was just showing you the long, and the upholstery looks about the same. Lots of storage underneath, store all the life jackets. You were interested about the give. Any give on the floor, is absolutely no give whatsoever. I could jump around on this thing all day. It would do great. Again, a little bit of mildew that can be cleaned up here by the stairs, probably where a little bit of water comes in, but this is all, it's all easily cleanable. And again, I do it at least once a year. The stitch work here, this is the back seat. The back cushions look great. There's little stitch work right there. Looks a little bit, and then of course 2 cup holders right there, but stitch work in the back. And then one thing that I didn't mention that I need to, I apologize, I completely didn't even think about it until I got on the boat and remembered our ladder here. The bottom of the steel ladder in the back had broken off. It can still be used, but it's awfully sharp. So we're having little kids, we just have them crawl up on this ladder. And underneath with the more storage, and there's also a changing tent in there. We have the battery, secondary battery power there. Captain's chair looks good, other than you probably just need to get some mildew remover off of it, which will come clean. The radio is working great. This is what the dash looks like. Over here, here's the key start. And there again, remember I told you, it gets a little funny there. I don't know if you can hear it now. And sometimes I find that when you trim it up, once it gets started, it works great. And there's the motor back there running. I'm gonna trim it up a little bit or all the way so you can see the propeller. Well, it's been sitting in the water. I didn't even get up all the way. It's been sitting in the water. So the motor just needs to be cleaned off. That's what once it's cleaned off, it's got and it looks pretty good. There are a couple little jags in it, but overall it looks real good. Just get the mud off of it and from sitting in here for a couple months. So I'm gonna pause it again. Well, I'll show you. There's lights that come off and on right here. Press light is the main one here. Of course, there's storage. Lots of storage underneath. Get some tow ropes and just some random knickknacks. Just like a typical pontoon, all these seats come up here. More storage for life jackets, every single one of them. And then room up front for a trash can up here that we keep. So main things I know you are interested is the motor and the floor. So I'm just trying to show you the actual frame of this thing is in excellent condition. You get it shined up and it's gonna look great. So I'm gonna pause it and I'll be back.